The government of Cebu City is giving a blind eye regarding the many complaints about the administration of Superintendent Jose Abueva. The mayor's office did not bother to look into the said abuse of authority inside the Cebu City Jail facility. This personnel of the facility are no longer doing what is right for the PDLs. They are using this pandemic situation profitable for them. The Filipino people are all facing hard times, every family are in crisis. Cebu City Jail is one of the biggest jail facility in the Philippines. The said facility have a population of almost 8,000 inmates. 8% of this are high-profile inmates, or usually called as big-timers. 10% of the population are middle-class inmates and the remaining 82% came from poor families. But no matter how difficult life could be, relatives and families of those PDLs are striving hard to provide their beloved inmate for their daily needs like body soap and shampoo for hygiene, isopropyl alcohol to protect them from harmful viruses and bacteria, healthy food for a healthy body, decent clothing needs to protect from harsh weather. These are the essential basic needs of every inmates, which the Bureau of Correction must provide to each individual prisoner. But since they do not have the proper resources and enough funding to provide those essential needs, the families and relatives of these inmates are allowed to provide their PDLs. The real reason for stopping it all is self-interest and personal gain. The warden of Cebu City Jail ordered his men to stop accepting anything that is brought by families and relatives of the inmates, not even money. Even those essential things are no longer allowed. They post on their Facebook page the reason for this such action. They claimed that illegal contraband like drugs slip inside through the things brought by inmates' families. That is so absurd and misleading. They are making it all up. The truth is there are still lots of drugs inside the facility. Where did it all come from? This drugs clearly did not slip inside by accident. They stop accepting everything, then how it is possible to have lots of drugs inside? Is it magic or what? The administration of Superintendent Jose Abueva is manipulating the system inside for their self-interest. Obviously drugs got inside the facility because BJMP are the ones responsible for those drugs inside the jail facility. It's a business strategy controlling the market inside. Monopoly, you know how it works, and that is what these officials are doing. Home cooked food are no longer allowed. They want the inmates to eat shit. They want the inmates to have a poor health and get weak. Seems killing this PDL slowly but surely. The families, if this inmates worked hard to earn money so that they can attend to the needs of their beloved PDLs. Sweat, blood and tears, that is how they strive to get that amount of money. Every day the family and relatives of this inmates struggles to survive, yet this BJMP's got no conscience. To hell with the suffering of those poor people. What is important for them is money. This is a true fact. There are hundreds of families send money through this trusted men of the BJMPs. There are some send 50,000 pesos. That amount has a deduction of 20%. Drugs courier and financiers of money transfer. That is how this officials and jail officers get rich. While this small-ranking officers have their own source of money making by selling the essential things that they no longer allowed by the families of the inmates to bring. As what I said, this essential things the prisoner needs can be available only through this small-ranking officers. Alcohol that is worth 65 pesos will cost 450 pesos inside. Plain yellow shirt that are 3 for 100 is worth 1,000 inside the jail facility. How come no one dared to question the administration of Superintendent Jose Abueva? Is money really that powerful that none bothered to check nor glanced at this said issues of manipulation? How disappointing and heartbreaking to think that this families of inmates are facing financial crisis, but here are those personnels having no remorse or whatsoever. And they just make up stories all the time, blaming the inmates about those drugs inside the jail covering their dirt. Please stop making the prisoners' suffering more painful. They have suffered too long and you already have lots of money. All business inside the jail facility must have the blessing of awfuls. If this BJMP sense that some inmate have caught them doing transactions, they immediately create a scenario and involve that particular inmate in illegal activity. That is how they silence those inmate who caught their money-making activity. But this will not stop me from spreading this disappointing wrong use of power. The administration of Superintendent José Abueva has caused misery to the lives of the inmates' family. I will send this to all politicians. Maybe they will be interested and broadcast this and give this issue the right attention. So, I guess this is it. Yeah, it's a long road, but I am ready for a long journey. There is no stopping now. Please like and share. Thank you all guys. This is your Bisaya buddy, saying, only time can tell what will happen next. God bless.